Hello, my name is AJ. I'm your Hypoxix coach for today, and we have level 4.1 chair teaser. This is a level 4 movement. Congratulations for getting to level 4, and a level 1 breathography. No breath retentions. We got 4 breath cycles. We're just loosening our ab ribbon on the soft shish and the loud shish of our engaged exhale. Make sure that you can feel that. If you can't, you may need to loosen your ab ribbon just a little bit for some of these core exercises because of the natural increase in circumference of our waist when we do a core exercise where we're increasing the activity of all those core muscles and just the natural skin folds that all of us have at the area of the waist. Now, if you're working with a Hypoxix coach and they've suggested a variation on this exercise, make sure to follow that. That's based on your assessment to optimize your program. Otherwise, let's begin. So you're going to put the ball in between the inner thighs here. And remember, this ball is here to not only activate the inner thighs and more deeply connect you to your low core, but also as tactile feedback. If you start feeling the ball move around too much in this direction, then you've probably lost your pelvic stability. And seeing that one of the main purposes of this exercise is to stabilize the pelvis, we want to try to avoid that. And you're not probably don't have a trainer in the room with you right now because you're doing this virtually. So I want you to use this ball, use the ab ribbon as tactile feedback points that and reminders that you're performing the exercise correctly to prevent injury. Now, here's what the exercise looks like today. Deet, deet, deet. So we're just adding a little running here, a little leg movement to lead up to level 5, which straightens the legs all the way. Holy moly, it feels awesome. Now here, what you want to do is make sure that you can get that, get that ribbon loose in the soft shish and loud shish. Important that you can get those deep core muscles and those obliques activated as much as possible as you perform this exercise and that the ball's not moving. But this is as much a postural exercise here as it is a core exercise. So interlace your fingers, pull them apart. So if the fingers are slippery, they pull apart like that. Put those hands behind your head. You're going to press your head back into your hands and also use your hands to lift that head up. You're increasing the height of the spine here. Now, when you lean back, you want to make sure that you're in neutral. So you don't want to be way forward on the pubic bone. You don't want to be way back, tucked on the tailbone. You want to be like in a nice neutral. See that? Feel that spot on your sit bones. You're equally weighted between the two sides of the sit bones. You're not weighting more one side more than the other. That's a common mistake, and you can work on that. That's the great thing about a seated core exercise. When you lean back, of course, the weight will roll back a teeny tiny bit, but you want to try to prevent the tucking of the tailbone. We're actually trying to optimize a nice neutral spine here. You should feel the hip flexors working. You should feel the abs working, but you should not feel pain in the low back. If so, you want to take the level down with this one. Now, in level 4, we are adding in, keeping our eyes open. In contrast to closing our eyes in the other levels, I want you to find a fixed point that's far from you. For me, it's just like a little microphone that's across the room. I'm in a studio, but for you, you could be looking out a window. The farther the better. We want to work the visual system to work the muscles of our eyeballs, challenge our cognition, nervous system, all the things that we challenge in these exercises. So we're adding that visual component into our core exercises. So find a spot out the window, find just the farthest point and stare at it. And then you're going to pull your head back away from that point the whole time. So you're optimizing your posture here. Okay, so we're leaning back and we're going below. You're staring at the point. Your head is pushing back the whole time and you're feeling those abs working. Okay, you ready for this? We got 4 breath cycles and we're always going to pause with the legs coming down on the engaged inhale. Blow, hiss, soft shish, loud shish. Inhale, inhale. They come down, reducing that lever length on the inhale. We got 4 breath cycles. Okay, let's take this from our postures. Zip up and inhale. Hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1. Inhale 2. And blow. Loosen your ribbon and inhale. Inhale. Inhale, inhale. Pause, fill the ribbon. Inhale. Squeeze that ball. Loosen the ribbon. Really nice work.